Hey guys, it's Teaksy here and welcome back to the channel. So today is most likely going to be my final upload before we move over to Black Ops 7 later this week. I have absolutely no idea when people will have access to the game, but for me it will be Friday at the earliest. Now typically I do have a very hectic schedule this weekend, so I'm not entirely sure how many videos I'll get up in the first few days, but I am excited for the release of Black Ops 7. Now I know some people might think that I'm delusional for saying that, and I am forgetting the #1 rule, right, that it's illegal to say anything positive about Black Ops 7, but on a serious note, I really am looking forward to jumping into the game. It'll be fresh, it'll be something new. They've made a lot of changes that we've wanted for a while. The game is set to have lots of content, lots of items to grind for, and I'm really intrigued to see how the next 12 months play out. I also feel like this could possibly be the last COD I ever throw myself into, specifically on release. I mean, this time next year we'll have Modern Warfare 4 releasing alongside GTA 6, I'll almost be 31 and I'll almost have a 1-year-old, which is pretty crazy, right? So trying to predict the future right now is very challenging. However, having said this, my approach towards Black Ops 7 content and just content on the channel in general will be changing moving forwards, and the bulk of today's video is actually going to be me explaining and adding more depth as to why I haven't uploaded as much since being monetized, why I recently had one of the longest dry spells when it comes to uploading, 16 days, and this is kind of a follow-up from my channel update video in September, which was kind of an early sign that I was starting to struggle a bit, and the feedback that you guys provided really helped me to get to where I am right now, refreshed and relaxed with a clear mind heading into Black Ops 7. So I'm going to be completely honest, I just needed a break from the process of running a YouTube channel. What I mean by this is that running a YouTube channel takes a ridiculous amount of time. It's very rewarding, but at the same time trying to fit this in alongside adult life, working full time, responsibilities, commitments, relationships, etc. it's really not that easy. As a small channel, you're responsible for every element of your YouTube channel, and the list of jobs just seems never ending, and generally you put a lot of pressure on yourself. Now the aim for many small content creators is most likely trying to get monetized. It took me the best part of 3 years to get to 500 subscribers, so for a long time I didn't even really consider the thought of getting monetized. I was just having fun, uploading what I wanted, when I wanted, and slowly building a community. Now just to give you guys a bit of an idea how monetization works, there's two versions of monetization. The first one, you have to get 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. The watch hours work on a rolling 12-month period, so once a video gets 12 months old, you start to lose the watch hours from that video, and to get full monetization you have to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within a 12-month period. In April of 2024 I uploaded a video saying I was going to be taking a considerable step back from YouTube to focus on buying a house with my partner Jazz. Now this was coming off the back of a very successful start to 2024 where I'd kind of changed up my thumbnail design, and Black Ops Cold War was doing really well at the time. It felt like it was kind of my niche. There wasn't many people uploading Cold War, but there was still a really strong audience for watching the videos. Now I also mentioned in the April 2024 update video that I wanted to take some time also to focus on my physical health, and I mentioned that the channel would ultimately slow down at the beginning of May as I was going on holiday to New York in late April. Now the following video that I uploaded 2 days later was a video that I'd been working on in the early part of 2024, and that is Black Ops Cold War worth buying in 2024? Now that is actually my most successful video on YouTube, racking up 35,000 views, and I remember at the time sitting in a hotel room in New York and thinking that this is a sign, right? Someone is telling me not to give up, as I'd recently hit 500 subscribers before that video. Now following on from my holiday, the house process was very quiet, it was dragging on, and the Black Ops Cold War video jet propelled my subscriber count and my watch hours, so naturally I kept on uploading. Before I knew it, I was able to enter the first part of monetization in August 2024, and this was also when we completed on our house. From that point onwards, I entered the YouTube bubble. All I wanted was to achieve full monetization, to say I'd achieved it, and I actually ended 2024 with over 5,000 watch hours and required about 110 subscribers coming into 2025 to achieve 1,000 subs. So I eventually achieved 1,000 subscribers, I believe on the 3rd of August this year, which took a lot longer than I thought, and I was starting to lose watch hours throughout 2025, so I felt like I couldn't slow down. But that doesn't really tell the whole story. I definitely got caught up in the YouTube bubble from August 24 to August 25. I wasn't myself, I allowed the channel to control me, my mood, I didn't spend as much time with family and friends, I didn't do many other hobbies, I hardly played any other games, and I had a really strict schedule, and ultimately this just wasn't healthy for me, but I just didn't notice it in the moment. I also remember there was a lot of pressure and a lot of stress when we first got our house, and a lot of that was because I was adding unnecessary pressure because of how much I wanted to keep doing the content, and I wanted to get into our new house so I could get into my new room, and I just wasn't thinking outside of the YouTube bubble. So I think it was inevitable that eventually this would catch up with me and I would take a back step, as I no longer had any set goals to aim for once I achieved full monetization. It happened naturally, and I think many of your comments on the channel update in September allowed me to step back and see the bigger picture. I'm very proud that I managed to get monetized, and I'll always be very thankful to all of you that helped me achieve it, and I have built something really special here, but it's also fine to just continue to live my life alongside this, and I need to find a better balance where I can kind of drop in and out of the channel when I want to. The 16 days recently where I didn't upload also made me realise that my channel can actually look after itself. You know, I still got views, I still got comments, and I still gained subscribers. I also felt very comfortable during this period, whereas normally I would be worrying loads if I didn't upload or didn't have any videos ready to upload. I also want to say a huge thanks to all of you who have been in the comments on my last 2 videos. It shows that you guys will always be there to support me no matter what kind of breaks I take. So going forward guys, I'm still going to be uploading as much as I can, and I do intend to do some streaming again at some point, but I'm going to be a lot stricter with myself where I can take time away from the channel as and when needed and make content and upload only when I want to. As I say, I do have a much clearer mind now, and I do feel moving forwards I can be a lot more relaxed if I do need to take time away, or if I do have one week where there's 3 videos and the next week there's only 1, and then the week after that there's 4, and then there's 2 after that. It doesn't matter, right? I'm going to be a lot more relaxed about it. Initially also on Black Ops 7, I will be returning to my roots and mainly focusing on gameplay content to begin with, as you guys also mentioned to me that it's really important to make the content that I enjoy the most. I can also say that Black Ops 2, Ghosts and Advanced Warfare will also feature before the end of the year on the channel to finish what I started, because I am a man of my word. And as for 2026, well, I'll worry about that when it comes around, right? So anyways, I'm sure you guys have probably had enough of my voice in the last 3 videos. As I say, I'm really positive. I'm really upbeat heading into Black Ops 7. You know, I'm very comfortable when it comes to Call of Duty. I don't force myself to play it. I don't force myself to make content. I play it and make content because I enjoy it. And I do feel like this could be a very positive year for us. And I just want to say a massive thank you for all the continued love and support. I hope you guys have a great day. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you all in the next one on Black Ops 7.